Hey, what's going up, guys? Real quick before I start this video, just wanted to say I reacted to JJK well over 2 years ago at this point, but I never posted it on YouTube. So these videos, they were very early on into me learning how to edit. They were very early on into me learning how to record everything. So it's not quite up to the standard of what I normally posted like now. But JJK Season 3 is coming out in like a week. So for the next week, I'm going to be dropping 2 episodes of JJK every day to get fully caught up here on the channel before Season 3 drops. And then we're going to be watching both JJK Season 3 and Frieren Season 2 as they are airing. Yeah, so hope y'all enjoy. Just a reminder, once again, I cannot stress enough how early on into me learning how to edit I made these JJK reactions. Please try to be kind. Also, I had not watched season 1. Like, it had been, at this point, I think like 3 years since I had watched season 1. So I had forgotten some things, okay? I forgot some things from season 1 that you will hear me talking about and have a lot of questions about during season 2, okay? All right. Road to season 3. Let's get into it. What's up, Fish fam? Welcome back to a brand new reaction. Today we're going to be watching a couple more episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, the last time we left off, we unfortunately saw the end, potentially. Who knows? Maybe he makes another comeback for our boy Toji. You know, he went out the only way you would expect them to. There's only 2 people that we know of in this universe who can take on Toji in a fight and win, and that's Gojo and Toji. Maybe he makes another comeback, maybe he doesn't. Either way, he's definitely a top tier character for me, and I think he's still technically on the shitty anime dad tier list. No, maybe not so shitty, maybe up a couple of rungs now. You know, he came back to life, and his one concern was someone has taken care of my son. I can go back to being dead now. Honestly, with how a lot of these fights are going, I don't think we're getting Gojo back in season 2. I think he is captured. I think that's, you know. All right, well, with all that said, let's just get into it. All right, this is after Sukuna just blowing up this entire region of Japan. Oh, so we still haven't seen all of his, like, abilities then, right? Man, please don't lose to this goober. Yeah, they keep trying to have me assassinated, like, ever since I was a baby, so they're on pretty bad terms. Okay. So someone can kill people. So it's possible to kill someone with Gojo's techniques. It's possible, other than just sealing them away. Megami is the only person capable of beating you. He's like, I gotta go see this shit. It's about to pop off over there. What is he summoning? Because those are his, like, dogs and the frogs. Alright. I'm not a rapper. I need to chill out. Hold on. Oh. He's using this dude's, like, curse energy to be able to summon this. Bro, again? Again? He said he's gonna sacrifice himself again? Damn. So he just summoned it and was like, alright, good luck. He's like, I know I can't do shit against it. What about you? Holy. So bro just has 6 extra lives? Damn, Sukuna's healing Megami. This show, I know obviously it's like older content as far as like the manga and the anime, but it reminds me of Blue Lock. Just like the fact that there are so many characters that are just like, yeah, I am also him. He thinks he's him, he's pretty much him, but I'm also him. Alright, because Sukuna's ability is like cutting and slicing. Or at least like his main ability is. He can also just make the world's biggest nuclear bomb. I know people use like Goku a lot as like a barometer for like if X, Y, and Z character is powerful. I feel like Sukuna would do pretty well against Goku. I'm just gonna say it. That might be a wrong opinion to have, but I mean, every time I see more of his abilities, it's just, he's crazy. I still think Goku would win in the end because he just fucking blow up the planet. When your finishing move is just blow up planet, it's, you have a pretty good shot. And then of course there's all the people who like don't have cursed energy, so they can't see the fucking Megami summoning. So they just see some dude with tattoos just kicking walls and blowing shit up. Damn, yeah, he's just killing everyone. He just doesn't give a shit. He cut the building just in half? The whole ass building. Just down the middle. Everyone's really out here just stealing Yusuke's swag. Just using the spirit gun. JJK owes Yu Yu Hakusho some royalties. He took a plane out of the sky! Oh my god, bro. Wait, was the plane not outside the void? This is decimating this whole area. What? What an insane ability. The ability to adapt to everything in every situation. So it just takes, it occupies all space? Okay. Oh, he's Shinra Tensei all of Japan. Just destroying everything. Hold on. No, I'm watching JJK. Okay. Had to double check, make sure this was an Oppenheimer. And then it's just back to Yuji. Just cuts back to Yuji. Like, huh? What? What's going on? Because you couldn't control him. But, like, how the fuck was he going to be able to? Like, if that's what he can do, how is he ever going to be able to control him, like, effectively? Yeah. There's no way to not blame yourself, but at the same time, how could you possibly blame yourself? Because there's nothing you could do. I mean, that's definitely like the heaviest way you can possibly end an episode, right? Just a character who's, I mean, more or less been like comatose that whole duration of that fight. Coming out of that situation and then realizing that, you know, not necessarily him, but at least his body was used to just decimate hundreds of people. And there's like nothing he could have done about that situation. The only thing he can do now is, you know, try and somehow, some way make amends by continuing to fight. So that's what we're gonna do, I guess. Let's yeah, I mean, where do we go from here? I don't even know if like what and who is left in that area, right? Damn. All right, well, I mean, we're just going into the next one. Like, at that point, like, how do you even quantify shit like that, you know? Like, how do you even wrap your mind around, like, the things that, not you, but, like, feeling responsible for everything that happened, regardless of whether or not you were in control. He's just, like, disassociated with everything, going through a tremendous amount of guilt. Yeah, just bring back all of these, like, past traumas, basically, from, like, season 1 and earlier on in season... No, not even earlier on in season 2. Everything from that point on was just, like, stuff from season 1. No way, dude. Is Nanami actually dead? Like that? He just gets one-tapped by Jogo? That's how Nanami goes out? No fucking shot. My man is just hallucinating. Whew. Oh good, he only lost half his body. Meanwhile, Mahito is just asleep in the photo booth. Damn, they two-faced Nanami? Man is describing the life. He's... No, you don't need to do this! He's saved! Who knows what happened? Naobito's big dead. He's omega dead. Fushiguro is safe. You don't need to do this. Nobody cares that much about Maki. Just take care of yourself. Like, I really want him to win this fight, but in a back room somewhere, there's just some little dude on the piano. He's just really slapping these keys. This is like some Farmland Saga piano playing right now. You get your little ass over there and you save Nana. He needs help.
灰原、私は結局何がしたかったんだろうな。逃げたくせにやりがいなんて曖昧な理由で戻って。
Shit, man. I should have just kept my 401k. Should have just stayed a company, man. Collecting stocks. This is some bullshit. I genuinely never expected to see that character again. You really hit him with the All Might before he went out. Now it's your turn. He can't fucking do it. After everything he just had to do, he's just like fucking done at this point. Bro, like in this moment, to be that guy, that's so fucked. Like, I know I've said it a bunch, but like I do like how this show will take the most serious moments and just have some clown shit going on. Like, Nanami just died 6 seconds ago, and then we have Mahito poking out of, like, some meat monster's mouth like he's a little Orochimaru Tango. Bro, he's gonna beat the brakes off of Mahito. I saw that this is, like, a 3-parter. Now I know why. It's just gonna be Yuji beating the shit out of Mahito for the next 2 episodes. What the fuck is this? Damn, he's so fast! Damn. Made little saw blades. The thing I like the most about Mahito's power is, like, it's so flexible in terms of what he can do. Like, it has to be so crazy to, like, animate what's going on with Mahito, because it's literally like freeform art. He's just like doing his own claymation. Is he gonna be able to beat Mahito without like any aid from Sukuna at all? Because that's nuts if so. He's taking the elevator down. The fact that he's getting in the elevator is even funnier to me than the elevator just working, period. Bro, he's such a clown! It's so funny to me, like, just because, like, I'm thinking about how his ability works, right? So, in his mind, Itadori goes to punch him in the face, right? And he's like, you know what'd be funny? If I tried to kiss him and I made it into a knife. That'd be funny. Yeah, those are both. No, both of them. Those two, right? No. Punch him in the head. Punch him in the head. Man. You just turned him into a sword. That's wild. Is the crab dead? I can't even. Yeah, Toji killed him. Toji beat the shit out of that crab. I remember that now. And then Sukuna killed Jogo. I don't remember what happened to Chozo. I know that he beat Yuji, but I don't remember what happened after that. There's no. She doesn't have a chance against Mahito. Man, he's really just going after Yuji's mental state in this fight, huh? This is like the fight, right? This has been hyped since season 1. I'm just so happy that we're here right now. Obviously, I'm, bummed that we lost Nanami there. I'm happy that he didn't end up getting, like, essentially off-screened by Jogo. And I thought it was a really, like, good moment for him to be able to, kind of pass the torch off to Itadori. I mean, I said it right a couple of videos ago. There was no way that we were getting out of this situation without, like, a main cast character actually dying. He was just collecting checks. He had a pension. He had a 401k. He could have just rode the rest of his life out and not had to deal with any of this bullshit. But instead, he comes back, helps bring up, like, this whole new generation of seemingly really amazing and capable fighters. And then I think he said it himself, like, a couple episodes ago, that he's like the bare minimum that's required in this situation. And the bare minimum didn't really cut it. So now it's time to kind of see if Itadori can step up to the plate. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull it out in this fight against Mahito. His mental state, like, even Mahito said, it's definitely, he's not 100% tapped in right now. But let me know down in the comments below, do you think that in this situation, Itadori is right to blame himself for what's happened this far? With all that being said, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure you tap the notification bell so you get updated every time I post a new reaction. And I'll see you guys on the next one.